He does look. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, he does look a lot better. There's no doubt about it. And looking good after a very solid victory by your team here tonight, Coach, over Cal 44-28. A game that kind of started odd. Both halves. I mean, I'm almost the exact, and yet your team responded really well. 31 straight points. Congratulations, 44-28 over Cal.
Yeah, but, I mean, obviously a huge win, and that's what I told the team. I mean, they saw the equivalent of a lottery winning ticket and Haley's Comet and getting struck by lightning. And as far as when you get two punts blocked and you throw two picks in the end zone, the percentage chance of winning is there's a decimal and some zeros and a couple numbers down the way, but at the same time. Never blinking when that did happen, and having enough playmakers in every phase to kind of just make it happen and beat a very good team.
Well, let's start with the defense. I mean, I thought the defense played really, really well tonight. A couple of big plays in the second half, unfortunately, that got Cal short drives for touchdowns. But again, not that you can take those away. If you do, what an effort by your defense over there.
Yeah, I think limiting the run game was a huge deal, and making it so they had to try to create the big plays, hitting Goff and getting after him early helped. And yeah, the play that they hit. I mean, again, we throw a pick in the end zone, we drop the pick, and they score. We worked that route a ton. That's one of the bread and butter things. And Reggie makes a great play on the ball and just has to finish the play. But again, rallying up and putting the drive together the way it was big.
And the pressure, you mentioned it on Goff, 18 of 41, not the greatest of percentage for him tonight. And a lot of that had to do with people in his face and chasing him around.
Yeah, a ton of those balls. I don't know if it could really be seen, but a bunch of deflections. Some of that was the force, some of that was a couple other guys creating havoc in there, which has to happen when they have those crossing routes and the timing of those things get disrupted. It's a huge deal.
I thought your corners played well tonight. I thought Arion Springs, played tremendous football. When he was put in one-on-one situations, a couple of chances at picks where the receiver had to make the play, but great body position, found the ball. Everybody overall, but he was again really stuck out.
He did. Again, we had a couple of communications things, not necessarily with him, but just things are working out in the secondary. But as a group, they're growing up, and that's a huge test. Those guys are, they're big, they're fast, they're seasoned, and they have a great trigger man. And so to stand up to those guys when it was needed, Khalil having a big pick at the end, good for him to have some a positive outcome to that for a guy that's worked his tail off, and they're growing up.
Made another switch too. John Neal not on the field, up in the booth. And how did that work? I mean, it looked like it worked pretty well, but what was the reason for that?
Just trying to get another kind of firm, trusted set of eyes on a few things, and just have a little bit more of a calming influence on the sideline. And I thought they did a great job of managing that. That was the best management from just the logistics that go into a game plan and how that all went. I thought they did a really nice job of that team.
Offense consistently moved the ball. A little bit of a sputter at the beginning, but then after that, the interception in the end zone, but moved the ball, and then 5 straight scores to finish the first half, 31-10, and then kept it going in the second half. But running the ball obviously is a key to this offense.
Absolutely. We ran the ball really well at times, and then another oddity of tonight, no rushing touchdowns. So Coach Gray will be mad about that, and another, it's just a weird side note. But yeah, obviously starts up front. Those guys did a really good job of neutralizing their front, getting to the second level, and then we broke a bunch of tackles tonight. Every tailback that was in there broke a tackle at some point, and that's a curve getting wideouts, taking a bunch of pride blocking downfield.
You mentioned it, 4 guys, and that was fresh legs. I mean, when you start breaking tackles like that, it sure looked like a Freeman 180, Benoit 94, Brooks James 101, Taj Griffin 59. They all contributed, and to be able to run 4 backs back there at that efficiency is pretty amazing.
Yeah, we got to just manage Royce, and that's one thing that he's such a competitor, and he's so good that that kind of probably adds to his carries a little bit. But Tony did some really good things in protection as well, and Kanai is growing up into a complete back, and so getting 4 guys in there is obviously great for everybody.
And much better this week than last week on third downs too. 10 of 17 certainly helps.
Huge, big, just keeping drives alive. Had a couple huge plays on third down, and I don't know what they ended up on that. Look here, 6 of 15, which is decent.
Well, it's the way you want to be hitting Palo Alto, and that's with 3 consecutive victories. You're now bowl eligible, but that doesn't matter because you're taking it one game at a time. 4-2 in the league. You've won 3 in a row. talk about the challenge that's going to be ahead of you with the Stanford game, and yet heading there with the right mental attitude.
Well, yeah, our guys are excited to flip that page, and we'll start that tomorrow. Get ready for Stanford, and obviously they've played tremendously well after their opener, and just playing with a ton of confidence. And from what I've seen, just blink view that playing with confidence in every phase, and we need to be too. All the stuff, every single thing that we did from the turnover standpoint or the block punt standpoint was 100% self-inflicted. It wasn't anything new or different or anything, and that's what makes it kind of, again, double-edged sword of frustrating but easy to fix. And the two guys that made the errors, I know will fix immediately.
Okay, Coach. Well, thanks for your time here tonight. Congratulations on the victory again over Cal, 44-28, 6-3 overall, 4-2 in the league. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Jordan.
All right, Jerry, back up to you.
Before we get to questions for Coach, Coach Frost is still in the back. I believe you've missed Coach Greatwood.
And Reggie Daniels is gone as well.